Launching into adventure.
Advertisements. Still mentally and emotionally exhausted from that interview. I think it went well. Should find out Tuesday at the earliest Monday. But the hard part is over. I really would like to work at this place. Being vague about it because I don't want the boss from my previous job to find out and somehow derail it with his "you'll never work in IT" threat again. Maintain the automated pianos that they have. Still. Is that what panic attacks feel like? Man, that sucks. Or an anxiety attack? I've already priced out a Japan flight. If they said I got the job and that I start a week later, then I can spend a few days there, get that out of my system. At least it'll be before the massive heat kicks in of summer. weird if I could pull up Google Maps, scroll back in their timeline, and see if I actually have a car picture in front of the building that I used to work at there. I'd say I'd have to give it 3, maybe 4 months, and then I will properly update my LinkedIn profile showing where I work. Get myself locked in there for a while. I've been living in Fresno still. No moving. Well, isn't this a bit of a backup? Oh, wow. GPS says it's a pretty long one.
Also says that Fitzgerald always covered up his tattoo and does not recall an officer ever being fired over the issue. So one of the arguments here is that Fitzgerald had a right to be a member of the Proud Boys, which again is a right-wing extremist group, a pro-fascist organization, a pro-misogyny organization, a group that calls themselves Western male chauvinists.
Huh.
Bradley's argument is that because the Proud Boys have never been declared outright an unlawful organization, quote, you cannot base your policies on the content of the message expressed by any group. That's case law for the last 100 years. You cannot have content-based discrimination. It's a right-wing nationalist organization. That doesn't make it racist. And he makes the argument that, well, city employees are allowed to be members of unpopular groups like the Communist Party. The Proud Boys are pro-violence. They say so constantly. They want to fight. That's central to the Proud Boys ideology. Some of the members of the Proud Boys are racists. Some of the members are not. I am absolutely willing to believe that Mr. Fitzgerald was and is not a racist. But the involvement with the Proud Boys, this wasn't just I showed up to a couple of meetings, didn't like what I heard. This is somebody who went out and bought the gear. He had the polo shirt. He had the sheepdog name tape. He had the plate carrier. He was doing the whole shtick. This is not somebody who just happened to wander into a room full of bad guys and accidentally pick up a cup of coffee and give the appearance of being involved. This is somebody who chose to be associated with a group that I cannot conceive of a serious argument, an intellectually honest argument, that it would be good for any police department to allow their officers to be associated with what is not yet officially, but obviously a criminal gang. Is it possible that Mr. Fitzgerald's due process rights were violated? It is possible, and that's exactly what they're going to court to talk about now. Is it possible that he was defamed if somebody accused him of racism simply because of his involvement with a group that does include racists, but is not itself explicitly motivated by race? Islamophobia, anti-Semitism, wanting to get into street fights, homophobia, but not racist. I think that Mr. Fitzgerald has a tough argument to make. And I think that his attorney's admission that he can't find another job in law enforcement speaks to other departments' wariness of involving themselves with somebody who showed such a lapse of judgment. Does it make him evil? No. Does it show a lapse in judgment that would make me wary if I was trying to run a paramilitary organization like a police department? Yes. There is a point at which you choose to associate yourself with people that reflect poorly on you. The Proud Boys reflected poorly on Rick Fitzgerald. I don't think that it makes him an evil person, but I think that it does show a failure of judgment that justifies the termination. And it's possible that he may win some kind of Pyrrhic victory in having the description of the Proud Boys as race based on everything that I've ever heard about them. It would be a remarkable thing to hate Muslims, to be misogynistic, to be homophobic, to be anti-Semitic. But that's where we draw the line. I mean, we'll hate you if you worship the wrong God. We'll hate you, but I don't think ultimately that it results in Mr. No area, and this case will proceed. Traffic time now. Here's Michael Reed.
That's exactly why we bringing our product to life with her passion for organization. Otherwise known as Morrissey, 7 days a week, all year long for your commercial. Service is free and provides a report with solutions verified by ASE. O'Reilly Auto Parts. Indeed presents it at a dry cleaning shop.
Yeah, hi. There must be a mistake. This is
what happens when you don't sponsor your job on Indeed. Next time, get matched with quality candidates with Indeed sponsored jobs. Visit Indeed.com/hire now and sponsor your job today.
Why'd I go to the doctor? Working on the farm, my heart kept skipping a beat. I didn't think much of it, but my daughters made me get checked out. Turns out I have atrial fibrillation, which increases the risk of stroke about 5 times.
Symptoms like irregular heartbeat, heart racing, chest pain, shortness of breath, fatigue, or lightheadedness can come and go. But if it's AFib, the risk of stroke remains. If you have symptoms, contact a doctor.
I'm so glad I did.
Squibb and Pfizer.
Thinking about starting your GLP-1 journey? Go to orderlymeds.com/radio.
back into good shape. Wait a few months before I tell them I lost a kidney. Get medical insurance again. To all these job hunting websites and turn off notifications. That all it was? Just one car getting towed? Tesla got off the freeway just to get back on. Alright, bypass all the traffic.